Can I thank and congratulate my humble friend for Hinckley and Bosworth for securing what is an incredibly important debate for discussion to our whole country and certainly to my constituency in mid-Buckinghamshire. Neighbourhood plans are a vital component of a fair, balanced and genuinely democratic planning system. They stand as a testament to the principle that local people should not simply be told by central government how their community will look, but empowered to shape the future of the places they call home. Neighbourhood plans should guarantee that development happens with the consent of those who live there, not forced upon them by speculative developers or bureaucrats in Whitehall who too often view our villages and market towns as blank canvases. In Buckinghamshire, we have a clear framework taking shape. The new Buckinghamshire plan is being developed right now to set out how many homes we need in the county and where they should broadly go, building on the legacy local plans of the legacy councils before we went unitary in 2021. But it is our neighbourhood plans that give meaning to that strategy on the ground. They provide certainty to my constituents in mid-Buckinghamshire. They reflect the unique character, constraints and aspirations of each parish, village and town. They tell developers, planners and councillors alike where development is acceptable and, just as importantly, where it is not acceptable. In mid-Buckinghamshire, I have seen how these plans work when they are respected and, sadly, what happens when they are not. In Marsh Gibbon, for example, the parish's neighbourhood plan, backed by a local referendum, capped new homes in that small village at 25 until 2031. Yet we now face an attempt by a speculative developer to push through 90 homes, all on farmland, nearly 4 times what the community had previously agreed to. Such proposals do not simply test the robustness of local policy, they actually erode trust in the entire planning system if they succeed. We see similar disregard for local wishes elsewhere. In Wadston, a proposal has come forward for more than 500 homes and a solar installation, far beyond what local people had planned for. In Stoke Mandeville, a 650-home scheme threatens to overwhelm local roads, schools, drainage and other infrastructure. And in Longwick, the parish council had produced a neighbourhood plan which has had the clear backing of the local community. Yet despite that plan, and despite the fact the village has already nearly doubled in size, Longwick continues to receive speculative applications for yet more housing. Sometimes we simply have to say, Ms McVeigh, enough is enough. Labour's stated aim to build, 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 no matter the consequences or the cumulative impact that development has on our rural communities, in reality means destroy, destroy, destroy. Consent from constituents is crucial to protect the rural identity of communities throughout mid-Buckinghamshire and right across the country. Under the last government, we rightly strengthened neighbourhood planning powers because we recognised that development must be rooted in that local consent I have spoken of. We wanted to see homes built where they were genuinely needed and wanted, but also to protect the green fields, rural lanes and historic character that make our villages so special. We knew that communities are more likely to actually support plans when they have real control over scale and location, not when it's dictated from Westminster. I am proud that in my constituency so many parish councils and volunteers in the villages I've mentioned, Marsh Gibbon, Wadston, Stoke Mandeville, Longwick and beyond, have done the hard graft. The surveys, the consultations, the draft policies. They have balanced the need for new homes with the reality of local infrastructure and the natural environment and beauty. They have played their part in delivering homes, but on terms that respect the countryside and the unique Buckinghamshire character that makes these places attractive and worth living in. So my argument is that neighbourhood plans are not optional extras. They're not tick-box exercises. They carry legal weight and must be defended robustly by planning authorities, inspectors, and indeed ministers, even if this government has never quite grasped that concept or shown any interest in doing so. If we truly want to build the right homes in the right places, we must stand with our constituents, with our communities, with our hamlets, villages and towns. We must back local people who have done the hard work of saying yes here, but not there. If we do not, we risk not just bad development, but a total breakdown in trust between residents and the system that is meant to serve them. And that, we in this place, are meant to uphold. Whilst this current Labour government, particularly with the Planning and Infrastructure Bill, wants to ravage natural landscapes across our country, I will remain staunch in seeking to protect our neighbourhoods, my hamlets, villages and towns, from this reckless agenda. And I very much hope the Minister, when he responds to this debate, is able to give the government's commitment to those neighbourhood plans and, as others have said, ensure the funding can actually remain to produce them.